Just want to make a little video so you can see some visuals of the difference between the cameras and just kind of get some ideas. So for this shot right here, I have some pretty good lighting in here, and I have the good camera, I'll say. It's called a Sony FX30, and it has a Sigma Prime lens on it, so it's actually giving me that good blurred depth of field. So if I walk out the frame, you'll be able to see things kind of clear up there, but when I walk back in the frame, it autofocus is on my face, so it blurs out everything behind me. So I aesthetically move stuff in certain positions so it'll be on camera. So this is kind of the stationary shot. It never changes. So like I just stand and table here, I can stand or sit. The lamp is kind of intentional, the globe is intentional. So it's kind of just built for the high quality setup. So if you have a spot that you think you'll probably spend a little bit more time in, or you just want the high quality setup, this is kind of the example of what this would look like. But I think you're going to end up going with this option, and I'll show you the view from this camera here as well as kind of a little behind the scenes. But this is the Osmo Pocket 3. It does come with the, I think it's called the Creator Kit. So it comes with its own tripod and an extension handle. So you'll get, I think, about 4 to 6 hours of battery life, depending on if you record in 1080p or 4K. So you have both options there for recording. Now, the downside with this camera is if you want to live stream, you probably won't be able to live stream directly from it. You will need a laptop connected to it, so an extra device, if you will. Same thing with this camera, but you can't directly go live just from this device like you get a phone. You do get a mic that's included with the Creator Kit, so it's a little clip-on microphone. They do sell these separately, so if you want to have a guest, definitely recommend getting the same one. Same company, DJI makes it. But when you're mobile, I think having this and having a monopod is going to be easy for you to kind of just go and walk around. Now, you can get a regular tripod, either one's fine. But the reason I had the monopod specifically here is because it's carbon fiber, so it's really lightweight. So the combination of putting this on top of this, in my mind, is kind of what I was thinking when we were talking the other night. So there we go. So you could actually just, you know, walk wherever you want to go, kitchen, bedroom, basement, fishing. Like, you could take this setup, clip on your lapel, and go with that. So, all right, let me switch over. Let me show you the quality coming from here, almost in the same position as where that camera is, so you can see a quality difference, but I'm leaning towards you'll probably want this option anyway. All right, so I have the Osmo Pocket 3 literally just in front of the other camera, and you can see huge, wide, larger perspective of what you can see. So one difference there. So let me come actually grab the camera here. So bring it a little bit closer. So what I do like about this camera though is, let's say we are actively doing something, I could just tap my face here, if I remember how to do it, and enable auto track. So auto track will follow me around, so I don't have to think about having the camera person here, right? So I can just do whatever I need to do, and it follows me around pretty good. It has a quick view, so I can like triple click and it'll turn the camera around, triple click back, and it'll come right back to me. So you have that option. I'm wearing the microphone, so you can hear the audio from a distance, and that's the main thing. And so the further you go away, you'll still have audio as long as you have a clear line of sight. And then over here, kind of show you what we got going on. So this is the shelf that you saw earlier, lights and all that kind of good stuff. This is falling over to make that sticky again. There. And so far as what's lighting me in here, and you don't need all of this, just one light, I'd probably go with like a panel light, something that you can walk around with. This is just a thin light, you know, super thin right here, and it's on a tripod. I don't really like the lights that you can mount on the camera because it's like too bright on you. That's just my personal recommendation. And then this is a big old softbox, and you're not going to need all that. That's more for like a permanent space. And then I do have couple lights over here, but this is when I'm actually looking at this camera, but it gives a little extra fill light in the back. So good lighting just makes everything look a little bit better, at least having one good light. So hopefully a little perspective of some options, but you know, literally holding that carbon fiber tripod, walking around, setting it where I want to go. So I can literally sit down, you know, have that conversation and just hit the record button. And then because I'm moving around, I do want to make sure that I, you know, reframe myself manually wherever I am. That way visually looks better and I don't have to edit and crop and all that kind of stuff. So this does have a zoom capability on it if you need it. So you got some different options with this, but I think the main thing is the ability to be flexible and movable. So let me know what you think, and then we'll keep going from here.